It burns something deep in your soul knowing that I like white folks, huh?
I don't think the problem anyone has with your videos is that you like white people. I think plenty of people like white people. I think the biggest criticism anyone has for these kinds of videos is the fact that you put your love of white people above everything else and you disparage the black community to prove that love. That's what people take issue with. I mean, you're welcome to like white people all you want. I don't think anyone here is upset because of that. But when that love comes at the cost of disparaging people in the black community, that's what people take issue with.
The fact that I don't have a hatred bone in my body for anybody other than pedophiles and people who hurt animals. How do you dislike me for not being racist?
You think that people dislike you for not being racist. And that is a particularly interesting way to frame it because I don't think anyone has issues with you for not being racist. I mean, you kind of are racist though towards black people, which ironically you are specifically targeting one group of people based on their race. That's black people. Now, just because you're black doesn't mean you can be racist to black people. That does happen. We are very familiar with that. That's nothing new. So yes, people are upset with you because you are being racist.
I'm not doing this for anybody specific, but I am making these videos for the people who can't say what I can.
So my question is, for the people you are making this content for, what can you say that they can't say? What can you say that they can't say? Also, what makes you think you can say it and they can't? I'm assuming that just because you think you have black skin, that means you're able to get away with saying these things to the black community that white people can't say. But let's be clear, you're talking about a very specific group of white people that want to say these things. Not just white people in general. There are plenty of white people who don't share these opinions, who don't share these same beliefs that you do. So you are speaking on behalf of a particular subset of white people. Just because you have black skin doesn't automatically mean that you're a part of the black community. That would be like me thinking just because I'm wearing this Dallas Mavericks jersey that I'm part of the team. No, I'm a fan of the team. I wear the same uniform as the team, but that doesn't automatically make me part of the team. You see, to be part of the team, I'd have to play for the team. I'd have to be part of the team meetings and culture. And you are not part of the black culture. At least from what I can see in your videos, I don't see you participating really in black culture. Which is fine. I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to listen to black music. You don't have to go to black events. That's not the summation of what it means to be black. If you think just because you have black skin, you can get away with spouting this kind of ideology, then you are sorely mistaken. Because your black skin does not mean that you are able to spout these white supremacist talking points with impunity. Like, there definitely are consequences for speaking like this. And as you can see, that's why people leave the comments that they do. You're not getting away with anything because you're black. People are going to dislike what you have to say just the same as if it was coming from a white person's mouth.
The fact that you guys are so mad that I don't dislike white people, you don't even have a reason to be hateful. You're just hating to follow a trend.
That's another thing. Again, no one is upset because you don't dislike white people. That's the way you're choosing to frame it. Because when you frame it like that, you think that makes what you're doing acceptable. Because now, oh, you guys are just mad at me because I don't dislike white people. That's not it at all. That is you trying to frame it in that way. But that is not the case of what's happening to you. And if you want to talk about following trends, what you're doing is not original. This is totally a trend. I mean, we've seen this character, this troll character that you were playing, we've seen this character before. You got the character of Steven from Django Unchained, and you got Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks. That is very much the same character you're doing, so this is not even original.
You don't type anything worth merit, but you're gonna come at me, a guy spreading peace. Wild.
Spreading peace. What peace is Wolf Hat spreading? I don't see the peace he's spreading, but again, these are the ways he's rationalizing what he's doing to justify how he feels about certain things. I want to make sure to reiterate again for people who follow this guy, who enjoy this kind of content, or other people might see this, just because someone is black doesn't mean they are part of the black community. And they definitely don't speak on behalf of the black community. I think we've clearly seen that even black people can be white supremacists, and they can spout the same dangerous ideologies and rhetoric. Candace Owens is the Jesse Owens of white supremacy. She's integrated them just the same, and I, for one, am excited to see what white supremacists are gonna do when they have to reconcile with the fact that one of their most prominent new members is somebody of the black skin that they hate so much. That's going to be interesting to see how that develops.